I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. I've heard you explain your reasoning for using what we know as the King James Bible a few times. It's just not clicking for me. For some reason, is there anything quantifiably wrong with the text of Alexandria, Siniaticus, or does it really boil down to Antioch good, Egypt bad? Well, this is a really great question, a very insightful question, and I'm going to try to be as brief as I can, because really what this is calling into question is not so much specific Bible versions, although it is really the text behind the respective versions. And this question mentioned two of them, Alexandria and Siniaticus. So let me kind of piece through those just somewhat incrementally. And I know there was the joke, Egypt bad, Antioch good, because that's where the respective texts come from. However, that Alexandrian text does come from not just Egypt, but hear me clearly, every known heresy, to quote Christianity, derived from, originated by individuals and in the location of what you and I know as Alexandria. So therefore, if you have a text that derives from a place where all heresy known to man derived from, it must be suspect at best. Now, let's move to Siniaticus. There's a lot of studies that actually show that Siniaticus, most likely, Tischendorf, it was probably a fraud. Tischendorf is the man who found it. We've got evidence that it was falsely aged to look older than it really was. And on the other hand, it was found in a place where at best it had been ignored and not even used for hundreds or even thousands of years. Then we have the text of what we know as the King James. It's called the received text, the Textus Receptus Antioch, where Christianity essentially found its hub in Acts chapter 11. Also a place of orthodoxy and a text. We call it received because it had been used all throughout the years. And so, again, I don't think it's as simple as Egypt bad, Antioch good. I think it's even more complex as who was managing, articulating, who was, shall we say, coalescing these texts together. Do we want those that were known to bring forth heresy, or those that were to propagate the gospel out the world? I do think it's simple, but not as simple as Egypt bad and Antioch good. Great question. If you have one, send to askjeff.net. Maybe your question be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at askjeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.